What's the deal, y'all? You know what it is. Your man Ross Mike alongside.
Nori D, bless up.
Welcome to another episode of Smoke Sesh TV from Sessions by the Bay. And this is our first one of the year back here, right?
Yeah. No, I think it's ours. Yeah, that's right.
It's our first one.
What month is this?
Yeah, right? It's just the beginning, and we are just starting. Hopefully, you are still doing, keeping your New Year's resolutions on track. Do you do resolutions? Do you do the whole?
I used to. I decided this year my resolution is I'm not going to have any resolutions.
That's good. That's good. You know,
I don't know. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, 'cause, every year I'm trying to I want to work out more. I want to go to the gym more. I want to eat healthier and all that.
And
right?
it lasts like a couple of months, and then you're just done.
Then you feel like, okay, I let myself down. So this year I kind of did the same thing you did as far as, you know what, I'm not going to set it. I'm just going to try to do better than I did last year.
Yeah, I think my resolution really is not to have them, but in general, just pretty much just to go with the universe and let it just go with the flow.
Yeah. Well, we got to be careful in these day and times going with the flow sometimes, because some people swore drinking the Kool-Aid. So I'm just saying.
I see a lot of I
know we don't get on it too often on the show like that, but I just think that nowadays, I mean, if you don't start speaking now, we're gonna have issues later. And some of us was already speaking prior to all of this madness going down, and some of y'all didn't want to hear it, but now it's in your face. The gardener ain't showing up. The nanny ain't showing up like they used to.
I have a lot to say on this. It's been a really...
Your favorite burrito spot ain't got the best.
Emotional. It's been an extremely emotional few weeks. You know, for me, I think probably for you, for some of us who feel this deeply a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because we've lived this all our lives and things that we have said, and I feel... It's such an awful feeling. I don't know. I've been so emotional lately, and it's just it's hard to watch and not say something.
Yeah, especially when you're if you're connected and you're into vibes and spirituality and humanity,
reggae,
morals, and those type of things. And a lot of people say that would be the preference for reggae, right?
Right.
So. Wow. Okay, we just segue into that. Okay, let's do that then. You know what? Because I feel like there's some people in reggae that really get down with the program that's out there right now, and they preach love and unity and diversity. And in the meantime, they, are attacking those that they say that they are with. You dig? So I think that. We gotta speak now.
This is part of the emotion that I've been having a lot lately, is realizing I've always moved in life with love, no matter what you think, and your differences, and appreciating everybody for their differences, because I've always been different.
Right.
And I've always done that, but right now I see how toxic that is and how awful it has gotten, because I've always put my head in the sand and not wanted to get involved or not speak up or not say anything, because I was afraid to say something to upset the masses, because I was different. Right. So I feel that. I feel this a lot. For me, it's different. For you, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I mean,
the same.
You got to understand, we've been dealing with oppression and social inequality for injustice since we've been black. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, you know what I mean? So now that it's affecting the masses in a different way, we look at our Latino brothers and sisters and we're like, you know what, man, this is welcome to our world. You know what I'm saying? This is how, they was doing this shit in '85 in New York. You know
my ancestors have been screaming about this stuff since before Columbus got here.
Right.
Exactly. It goes way back.
Right.
And I feel that I have to say that I really, really lately, and I might start crying on this, and I love you for this, but I really am starting to feel the pain and the rage that my ancestors felt, and how this affects people and communities and everybody around you.
It's a serious thing. I know that we don't normally dive in on this topic, especially at the beginning of the show, but it's something that we have to kind of get off the chest, because there's things that are obviously happening that affect all of us, just humanity as a whole. You know
as
what I mean?
Human, it's not even about politics. It's just about humanity and
and you know,
human.
we're from the era where we celebrated diversity. You know what I mean? Like you can have a conversation and agree to disagree at the conversation and still have a beer with the person. Now it's like us and them. Now you can't even, like you said, you put your head in the sand and don't even want to speak about it because people judge you in some kind of way instead of letting it be.
It shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't. Because it's not even about left or right. It's not about left or right. It's about the top and the bottom, and we're all on the bottom. We're not the top, and let's be real. That's what it's about.
99% of us are on the bottom, and there's only 1% that's really controlling the top.
That's all. That's the 1%. So unless you are that, then you're right here with us. So until it affects you, then you're just gonna ignore it. I don't know. That's just my thought on it. That's my opinion. On that.
And you know what? Let's go one step further since we're on that one, because I feel like there's some people in our community and our reggae, that's so-called in the reggae community and the culture, that they seem to think, the tax break is going to help their business-wise, and they're going with them not out of humanity or morality type of perspective, but they're going for it for their bank account because they're getting better taxes. Their tax breaks is for their band, or they get this or they get that. And, you know, there's a couple of groups out there that really shocked me when I found out.
Same here, and I'm seeing that more and more in this.
And it sparked the conversation.
It's heartbreaking, but it's, I still love everybody. I love everyone.
I understand that, but
I can't
love somebody that's gonna try to oppress us even more in our community, but they don't really get down with our community.
It's
if that makes sense.
So
I can't support that. And for so long, I did put my hand in the sand, like you said earlier, because
I did that for years.
Didn't want to upset the brands, didn't want to upset the sponsors, didn't want to upset any of that. But now I feel like, you know what, we got a platform where we're able to say what we want to say. And right now, what we're doing, a lot of people aren't doing because they don't want to lose the brand, they don't want to lose their sponsorships, they want to go on tour still and do all that. You know what? Do you, man? And that's the problem. A lot of people aren't doing them no more. They're too busy. They're sheep. Too many sheep out
here's
there.
My
you know
feeling.
what I mean? And it sucks because you're supposed to be in our industry, in the reggae community, and reggae celebrates diversity, celebrates unity, celebrates culture of all cultures, not just the Jamaican. Yes, that's the catalyst and staple and foundation, but it's all of that. You know what I mean? And there's just some people that come in and say, "Hey, I have a 5-year plan with this reggae stuff." Like, word? Or I have a 5-year plan to deal with this cannabis industry, and that's it. Like, okay, it's good to set goals and all that, but don't come in and devastate, drop a grenade in the industry and then bounce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't come in and just fuck off the industry or the scene by you doing what you're doing, and it's making it, you know.
I'm noticing that too, because I appreciate the music for what it is about, what it came about. I mean, think about it. It started in the 60s. Its roots were in Jamaica, where there was a lot of oppression and things going on. And because of that, I connected with that at a very young age because of what I lived and have gone through in my life. And that means something to me. So if you're going to stand there and you're going to sing the words to Bob Marley's Get Up, Stand Up, but you're not representing that and you're saying how much you love that, then I think there's a big problem.
There's an issue. There's a huge issue.
I have a problem with that.
And let me be clear, because I don't want no one to come off and be like, "Oh, you just talk about white boy reggae." No, it's not. It's across the board. I'm sorry to say, it's across the board. And some people are going to say, "Oh, it's the white boy reggae," and you'd be surprised that some of the guys that you want to label as white boy reggae artists, they know a lot about reggae Jamaican music, but they play this kind of style because they don't want to be labeled as, "Oh, we're trying to do Jamaican reggae." No, this is our style of music, which I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Which I appreciate. It's the foundation. It can splinter off into other things, but
I'm noticing
let's not lose the essence of it. You know what I mean? And try to relabel it or recategorize it as that, because there's going to come a time when reggae music as we know it, meaning from the Muta Baruka, the Alton Ellises, the Linton Quinton Johnsons, aren't going to be mentioned in the sentence. It's going to be the Tribal Seeds and the Irations and that.
And we love them.
And we love those guys, but at the same time, without the LKJs and the Mutabarukas, there would not be these Slightly Stupids. There wouldn't be the Sublimes. There wouldn't be.
That's where we
these
all got
groups.
this from.
So I feel like that at the same time, and God bless their soul. Big up going out to Slightly Stupid for representing the old school and merging the two.
Absolutely.
I love that. I think that there's nothing.
Those are all my favorite bands, and I love that. But right
yeah.
now, given the climate of everything that's going on right now, I just feel deep in my soul.
Yeah.
As a human being, I cannot sit and watch other human beings just. Yeah, I don't know.
I think we need more consciousness throughout, just not in the music industry, but just throughout the humanity.
Music and art is art.
Right
it's
now.
your expression.
Yeah.
It's where we used, and that was what Bob Marley did. He used that to.
But see, I just
definitely
see, and I feel like
try to bring
what, man?
change, peace, love, unity by.
I understand that. I understand that 100%, and that's what it should be. But I think that some people have lost the essence of it. I think that when you go to festivals now and you hear a reggae thing, or you're thinking it's a, you get away from the Jamaican thing because there's no Jamaican artists on reggae festivals hardly anymore.
That's so true.
You know what I mean? And that in itself is an issue. Or if they are, they're bottom of the bill behind the headliner of the normal four. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you're gonna have a Jamaican thing, a reggae something, have reggae on the bill. It's like going to a cannabis festival with no cannabis.
Oh my God.
Just shit does not make sense sometimes.
I'm like, Houston, we have a problem. You cannot do that.
So,
but this is just, I mean, that's just my feeling. This is how I feel. Of course, not everybody's going to agree with me. We don't all agree.
You know, I think
and up until now, I appreciated everybody for their differences, but I'm finding that hard now that you can't do that.
Right.
And I'm
because it's really
that.
hard to argue with someone that core believes what's going on right now. And
no matter what the evidence shows.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I was on the way down with my lady, and we were talking about, you know, like, we found out because, you know, we research, we really try to put our dollars where our mind is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to have somebody, we want to give our money to people that are aligned with our thinking. Like, we don't go on Amazon anymore. We don't do all that. Don't do
exactly. It makes it hard, but you know what? You have to take a hard stand at some point.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of not speaking up and
unfortunately,
and walking on eggshells.
Yeah, and unfortunately, nowadays, the only way that they listen, you could speak until the cows come home, but the only way that they listen now is financially, is in their pockets. They recognize when their revenue is down. So we went that route, and on the way down, like I was saying, we found out that. You know, I'm a Nike fan. You know, I wear Nikes. And it's not just the Air Jordans. It's not just the anything. But I just found out that, the dude, not Steve Jobs, but the guy from Nike, Phil Knight, just gave the Republican Party and the ICE people over $1.5 million. Oh,
my God.
Recently. And I rock Nikes. My whole wardrobe is Nikes. So now I'm going to be wearing Pumas.
This whole thing is so heartbreaking.
Until we find out what the hell is going on. Because you can't give money to those type of places and expect it not to be filtered in back to that bullshit. And if you're co-signing on that, like I said, I mean, no disrespect, but I mean, we're just fundamentally not going to be able to be friends.
We're just not the same.
We're just not going to be able to be friends. And it breaks my
heart to see that, but at the same time, like I said, living a lifetime of not being able to really speak up and just putting my head in my sand because I didn't like politics or I didn't like what was going on, I am tired of that, and I'm not going to do that anymore because it has just gotten to the point where it's hard to even go to show now because I feel like I'm hated on for the color of my skin so much that I don't even want to be around that. Yeah. And it breaks my heart.
Yeah. No, I get that. And it's, sorry you have to go through that, but I just want to tell you, just imagine being black and wearing that all the time.
I mean, we're in the
only one in a spot sometimes. And it's like, you know what? It's a reggae show, but I'm the only black dude at a reggae show.
I feel you on that. Yeah,
so,
I understand that.
And there's a reason promoters, event managers, venue managers, general managers, there's a reason why that is. Black folks don't go for the okie doke. And right now in this industry, there's a lot of okie dokes. Now, you bring out the Awful Blondies, you bring out the Bears Hammonds, motherfuckers will show up, right?
Yeah.
But you keep giving you keep watering down the culture. The people that supported the culture aren't going to be there no more.
Yeah.
And in a way, that's probably what they wanted, because that way they can infiltrate it and now water it down even more.
Yeah.
And replace the real culture reggae music with a watered down thing and relabel it as, this is your new version of reggae.
I mean, my ancestors and my culture has been appropriated since they got here.
So I just want to say big up going out to the, big up going out to Purple Man, big up going out to English Man, big up going out to Cat Court, big up going out to Sly Dunbar, Sly and Robbie now. I mean, we've lost a lot of good legends, and it's up to the ones that are still here to carry on that torch and to influence and show these next generations on how to move and do it correctly. So quit playing with yourself. We got one of those legendary guys coming on the show here right now. We got Mr. Dubwyza, AKA Bunny Mystic.
I can't wait. Speaking of a legend.
Yes, indeed. And my man is going to come in and talk about, maybe he inspired this whole rant. I mean, not even a rant. It was just a really an open dialogue. You know what I mean? It just vibing with him. We're going to come back and vibe with him in a minute. In the meantime, I'll quit playing with yourself. Shouts out going to Farmers Cup as well.
And Wowtown. I love you guys.
Hey.
Dope.
It's always a beautiful situation.
You want to check it out?
That's 619.
This is the shit.
Is a beautiful situation. We're going to get into that and go to the kitchen, get yourself something to eat, make a jelly and peanut butter sandwich real quick, and we'll be right back. Quit playing.
Yes, indeed. And we're back one more again. You already know what it is. Live reggae nights from Sessions by the Bay. And we are joined right now by the one and only legendary Mr. Bunny Mystic, aka Dubwyza. So look, how can
what's up, Bunny?
I don't know how to go about this. Explain. You got the.
I need to do this. Because
Tell us.
This come through Bunny Mystic being the CD and Bunny Mystic.
Right.
Okay, so through the time, you like work and all that thing. You notice I've even been on the scene. Like,
right.
I accompany brethren, like, sidecar and fill in here and there because I play instruments. Yeah, so the Dubwyza thing coming now, I don't have, like, I prepare a band. I don't have guys to play. I have new project coming out, but now we have to have some guys to come in the studio and put some stuff on those stuff so I can have a band. For now, the Dubwyza thing now is just me thinking I can just sit there and I play instruments.
Yeah.
So I just put together, I don't do computer stuff.
Okay, thank you.
So I sit there and I play the original rocksteady music, the one that me and you and
What we appreciate.
Classical, yes. So
I like that.
I play all instruments. So I don't get on the computer. So I play each track, the drums, whatever, and leave the bass out.
Okay.
The backup vocals, if you hear it here and there, that's me too. And so that's dub means not a lot of singing.
A lot of vocals.
Bunny Mystic is the singer.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Bunny Mystic is the singer.
So the dub is more the music.
Is more instrumental stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Now it comes in the play.
And the wiser part is
The wiser. The gray hair.
Classical people.
Now it comes in. Now
so Dubwyza just means instrumental music, not a lot of Bunny Mystic.
Right.
Here and there, I ball out quite a few. You know what I mean? But it's, you see what I'm saying?
I get it.
So that's how the whole Dubwyza thing come in.
Yeah.
But Bunny Wise is the original. So soon you'll hear Bunny Mystic again as soon as this project, as you hear, with Kaya and
so it could be like
I saw that.
It could be Bunny
and
Mystic
it's Kaya's birthday today.
So that's right there. It's a whole new thing. And then on top of that, there's another thing with me and two other brethren.
Okay.
You all were talking down there called three. There's three of us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Three is enough.
Yeah.
Three is enough.
Look out for that.
Look out for that group.
And I gotta say real quick too, it's Kaya's birthday as well.
Yes.
So happy birthday, Kaya
Yes,
Hall. We
brethren.
love you. Bless up. Happy Earth Strong.
Happy Earth Strong, brethren.
Yes, sir. Big up my nephew.
Yeah, man.
And I love that you're doing stuff with him. I saw that you're in the recording studio with him.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Like Bunny Mystic wants to be back. I've been off, but for the right reasons, though. You know how things go. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to hear all this new stuff.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
some stuff. We got some stuff.
Yeah, within time is the universe will align itself to make it happen, right?
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen because it's not like we're still here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the market for everyone.
Yes, sir.
The pie is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody can have a slice and it'll be okay.
And right now we need some good positive vibes
That
too.
part.
So that's like
right there, right
the music
there. You know what I mean?
itself,
So.
you know?
Yeah, we need some good conscious dubwise music where people can just meditate
Absolutely.
and relax and
Chill.
listen
You
and
see,
things,
I've done quite a few ones where it's more like just chill, people having your family having dinner.
Right.
It's nothing to dance.
No.
It's
For the mind.
sweet music.
Yeah,
chill,
pure
chill, chill.
vibration.
And like it's perfect right now. Chill,
Right.
chill, chill in heaven.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right
Yeah.
there, yeah, man.
Perfect.
For
That's a
real.
beautiful
Nice.
thing. That's a
I
beautiful
did think
thing.
that, man.
I
Yeah.
love that. I appreciate that because I listen to it like at home on YouTube. I put on those, it's like it has all the graphics and it's just dub reggae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just music, instrumental, like
that's
just
the thing.
reggae, and it's
See,
so
the
relaxing.
The words is a thing in music too.
Mm-hmm.
The
Absolutely.
words
Yeah.
is very important. So
Absolutely.
if there's no word, then you just have to. It's
Free for your own thoughts.
Yeah, it kind of carries your conscious mind
That's where the
into
boys are coming. I didn't
Yeah.
say nothing.
Yeah.
I
So
just
I
play some
always
instruments.
have
You
that.
can
That's
put
it.
put what you want in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you picked your
Yeah.
own lyrics. You
Yeah,
start
man.
making
So
Do
I
it
always
anyway.
have that playing because it's just so, it takes your brain, I don't know, it
You
takes
can do what you
your
want.
brain waves
Yeah,
on
that's what
a
it's
trip.
about. I like the journey you're on here because I remember with Creed, I remember with all the bands that you did before, and now you're doing you. You're doing your
Yeah.
thing. And
Okay.
It's like,
On my first CD, just one word. My logo was ROOTS. Rely on ourselves to survive, or rely on oneself to survive. Roots.
Right.
Yeah.
Roots.
That's where I'm at.
yeah.
Right
I
now,
like that.
so right now, ROOTS.
Yes,
Rely
yeah.
on oneself
Yeah.
to survive. This time, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we
True.
triple. Yeah, man. The boys,
We need that. We need
The
that. I
boy-
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that.
Unity is strength too, but I mean you have to know
Yeah.
yourself.
You're only
you
as
know
strong
what I'm
as you
saying?
are. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta
first,
be
one
yes,
first,
sir.
and then
Yes, sir.
your unity after,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Because if you're not pure within yourself, you can't.
You can step.
Put your
You can step, bro.
before
You can
anyone
step.
else, yeah.
You have to see you before you can see anything, even love, anything at all. If you can't love yourself, you can't even know what love is, right?
Right.
So if you don't see
Absolutely.
yourself, you can't even accept anything else.
Right.
So in a real life,
Yeah.
so the thing go, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful
I
thing
like
here.
that. It's
Yeah,
about the
man.
love.
Yeah. Always bringing the love and the vibes and
Yeah,
preaching
man.
nothing but positive energy here inside Sessions by the Bay. It's your man, Bunny Mystic,
Absolutely.
a.k.a.
Dubwyza. Boom, boom.
I like it.
In the house, still liquid
Well, I'm
words
glad you
burp.
explained that now because
Yeah.
it makes more sense.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yes.
I get that. And I
Yeah.
get the journey, and I love
Right.
it, and it's beautiful. So I appreciate it.
So let's talk about musical influences since you've been around since, man, I could just...
Forever.
Yeah,
forever.
man.
And we're going to partake. I'm going to go ahead and light up this
Yeah, oh, yeah,
strictly lit. So
Big up going
let's
out to
enjoy
Strictly
that.
Lit from Farmers
Thank
Cup.
you, guys.
Yeah. That's why she's getting all that handled for us. Let's talk about influences and for dubwise and things. And I know Bunny's a singer and all that. For dubwise, let's talk about influences for dubwise.
It's me being exposed to instruments, playing more than one instruments, and being in different groups, doing the mystical thing.
Right.
Because that's the mystical side, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it influences the dubwise also, because I could sit there and listen to Bunny Wailer song, and I played what I heard right there from what I listened and played right
Just
there.
by ear, hear it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't read music, so that's my blessing right there. So that influence come from all that experience of playing with Brethren and different groups from Jamaica days. I've been playing with,
Right.
you know, different.
Where in
different-
Jamaica?
St. Mary, Robbins Bay, to be exact, on the north coast.
There you go.
Where it's 7 miles from where Barry Salmon is from, and Josie Whale, and
wow, okay.
And it's 6 miles from where Capleton and all them guys are like, and Foundation.
You were in the heart of it at that time
Foundation
too.
and Donovan and all them guys from Port Maria, Jack Ruby. See, I used to play music on the North Coast. I used to play on the North Coast. I used to play in hotels for years. That's where I stopped right there. So it's like
in hotels?
In Ocho Reyes, where Jack Ruby is. I used to go right by Jack Ruby where all the artists them come and influences. Like with that topic, influences. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I know. A lot of history on today's show.
It go way back, Britain. It go way back,
So what called you to music, period, to write, like?
Experience. Because if I tell you how this whole thing started, it's crazy. It's years like in the 70s in Jamaica, in the country, in the country.
Yeah.
We don't even have electricity over there. So this tourist place opening up this like a campground, and they have a celebration with this group from Kingston. Now I've been knowing I can play music in myself, but no one never know. My parents never know.
They didn't know you could sing?
They didn't know nothing like that. My dad, let's go original though. My dad, you ever hear about this Jamaican man called Sugar Belly? Sugar Belly. Look him up. He's like he plays the bamboo saxophone. He's the first man that plays the bamboo saxophone.
Oh, wow.
That's my dad's teacher.
Oh, wow.
But then he becomes Christian. Like so, and in Jamaica those times, So they was different. They just go and put that away. Genetically, I get that. My mom also is a good singer.
Okay, so it's in the genes.
So it's in the genes.
Yeah, it was in there, but they didn't like to do reggae music those times. When I was a kid, it's like almost not cool,
Yeah.
What I mean? To do reggae, so it's a sin and all those things. So, but then this time, like in the 70s, we have the campground starting up with tourists coming down and all that going on.
Right.
So they have a big party, a huge party for opening thing. They have this big band from Kingston. They use generators because we didn't have,
the power, right?
That time we never see live show. We don't never see spotlight and we see it, but not like that close. It's country.
Yeah.
So, but this time he comes there and I just asked the guy to let me play one of the drums, one of the percussionists. He didn't come, so there was a bongo drum sitting there on the stand. So I'm like, could I play that? The guy was like, no, we rehearse. You can't just walk up on the stage. We were like,
what do you mean?
Walk up and pick up a drum.
So I was like, okay, but I just stayed there by the stage, and he noticed. And the second break, after they took a break, he's like,
all right, come on up.
Okay, now come play. And I start playing, but they take me out of the speaker. They turn my mic down. Until I just get in my world and just start putting some stuff on the drums, you know what I'm saying?
Like, turn it back up.
Then they start putting me up, and people like, wait a second.
Yeah.
When did he learn that?
Yeah.
Then, it went on.
And no one knew, and you just...
Yeah, I just busted out like that. My dad wanted to buy me a motorcycle, and I used the money to buy a bass guitar. Just the bass guitar, no amplifier.
Right.
So you know how I practiced to play the bass in the hills? Putting the wood bass on my knee and resting my ears.
Oh, wow.
That's how I practiced.
In the hills.
It's another surprise again. When I come out and play the bass, people was like, wait a second.
Oh, my
When did you even learn how to play that?
Right.
Then I end up in Ocho Reyes. Because it's a tourist thing I was doing. So from that and all this excitement in my community, they were like, well, I'm the number one guy. I'm playing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then I head to Ocho Reyes, and from there.
Right. Yeah, game on.
Yeah.
Wow.
When was that? What year was that?
That is a lot of, that's some history.
79. Ooh, yeah.
I was 9.
Right when it was.
And then I went to. I live in England for 10 years though. I went and lived there for 10 years too.
So
wow,
in those
10
days,
years.
that's when like
Meditations,
Foundation,
yeah, man.
the I-Towns,
yeah, man, all of them,
like
Virgin.
the Trojan Horse Records.
Yeah, they built a huge
Green
scene in
Sleeve
England.
Records. That was that era.
That really boosted a lot of the reggae scene back then. So.
That made the reggae scene back then.
Yeah, man.
Bob Marley did the thing, but then they had to he fed the masses, and like after that, they were like, "Oh, what about
it was all
else?
out
There's
of
more.
England.
There's
That's what's
more."
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we got some history on the show today for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna come
I can't wait to hear you play.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. Oh, he's coming up next in a little bit. So stay tuned.
Get ready.
And we're gonna get some more stuff. Matter of fact, tell the people how they can get a hold of you, Bunny, or excuse me, Dubwise. How can they?
See, I get confused too.
How can they get a hold of you if they want to?
It's Bunny Mystic. I got my email thing going on. I got my Facebook.
You still have MySpace?
I'm on.
Are we still doing MySpace?
I'm on all the.
All social media.
That's what I email.
I don't even remember my MySpace.
MySpace on Earth. But no, right?
Maybe we should bring it
The
back.
Instagram and all that. I'm on all the platforms. Bunny Mystic.
All right.
Nice.
Make sure you give him a follow, like, and share. He's been way too modest. Bunny Mystic on all platforms.
The man's a legend.
YouTube and all that. Check out his videos, his music, all that. He's a legend right here.
Well, I'm so blessed that you were here today. So
Well,
thank
you for having me, Mike. Thank you, sister.
Yes,
Thank you.
He's not done. We're gonna take a quick. We're gonna finish this
This
up.
brief is not even
We're gonna
done.
finish this.
We gotta finish this
We're gonna
joint.
come back
Thank
and
you.
Bunny Mystic's gonna be doing the damn thing live and
Just
direct
strictly
for us.
lit for that joint. We love you guys. Saw you at Farmer's Cup. Loved it. Your stuff is always on point. Thank you.
Yeah, shouts out Strictly Lit. We appreciate you.
Good way.
We'll be right back.
Yes, indeed. One more again, shouts out going out to Dubwise, a.k.a. Mr. Bunny Mystic, doing the damn thing. I can't tell you. Man,
I love that.
Yeah, it's going to be, that's a legend right there. Dude's been doing it for a very long time. Super stoked and privileged and honored to have him on the show today.
Absolutely. I love him. It's going to be so exciting to watch him play
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely. And you know what? We cannot, actually, we probably should have did it before, but recouping from Farmer's Cup this past weekend. Got to say big up going out to the boys, Josh and Bobby and the whole Farmer's Cup staff over there.
Thank you guys
for having us. And,
what an event. That was, if you did not go to Farmer's Cup, you missed out. So
yeah, shouts out to Jill Fellon, Capo Kelly, Jativa.
Like, we had all of them. Who else? I forget.
Nachi Navarro. There was a couple other people up there too. Sessions was holding us down in the VIP area, so it was a beautiful situation going on. It felt like home. Felt like a family affair.
It did, and I think my favorite fun part that was kind of a different experience was the guys, and I don't know what the guys' names were, but they had the tent that you go in, and then they bring the
boys. Yeah,
I was like, what the heck?
I walked past those guys, and I was wondering, like, damn, they're handing out safety goggles, masks. I'm
you have to sign a waiver. You have to put the goggles on.
Then I realized once they busted out the volcano, or once they busted out the cannon, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like a leaf blower, rigged as a pipe, and they lit it up, and it just
hotboxed the tent.
Oh my God, I was like, this is some Cheech and Chong shit right here. But that was awesome. I loved it. So.
Yeah, to have young lungs.
Woo! I'm telling you.
No.
They're like, you want to go in? I think I'm good recording out here. But
no.
But I was getting the secondhand contact high, and woo, I was pretty lit. So whatever it is that they were smoking on over there, it was really good stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Big up going out to all the winners and contestants. I know Wild Town cleaned up.
Now, let's just talk about my favorite guys right there. So I love these guys. They are my favorite. He is one of my favorite growers. His strains, if you have not tried any of his stuff, you need to check out Wow Town, because this guy can grow. Okay, so his stuff is good, and he hooked us up. It was exciting to see that. Gosh, who else? Hashish was there. We saw that.
Yeah, big up going to Hashish and the whole fam over there. So, there was a lot of good growers. Soma Rose out there. It's always good seeing all the different brands and different strains that are coming out there. Good Bears, big up for them with the super booth You know,
Oh, that stuff
shit
is
came in
really
at
fire. That's really
49
good.
point something percent on
Ooh,
the
I
cannabinoids,
know,
like
right?
super high, and that's like for personal use. That's not even like,
And then we saw Strictly Lit. They were
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Those guys.
yeah.
Yeah, we like them.
So yeah, it's always one of those that are, and I like it because for one, you're at a cannabis award show
Mm-hmm.
and there's cannabis on the bill. It's not like some of these other ones where it's an award show and they
You
tell
might
you
see
you
a
can't
little
have.
bit, one or
Oh,
two.
yeah, yeah, and it's not that. This
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be like, okay, it's a celebration of community,
I agree. I
cannabis,
agree. They did a
and
great
culture.
job. If you, like I said, if you haven't been to any of these events, you've got to check it out. If you like cannabis, if you like this, you got to check this place out.
Yeah.
Sessions by the Bay. Yeah, it was. I had a good time. I went home, and the second my head hit that pillow, I was out.
Yeah, it's amazing
After
how that works, right?
smoking all day long
It is
and
amazing.
seshing with so many people, it was.
That's the part that I like to see. I saw so many different outlets out there
Mm-hmm.
this time around, and it was cool for us to have a sit-down posted position where people could come over and talk to us, where we didn't have to run
Yeah.
around the whole time, because that in itself takes
It takes
a
a lot of
out of you.
effort and a lot of and
So big up going out to all the guys. Oh, big up going out to Steve D'Angelo coming over and talking to us too from Harbor. So I just feel like
that was a pivotal
really,
moment. I was excited to see him because I had met him years ago,
Right.
and he actually remembered me. So I
That's
was
always
like really
good.
excited, and that was amazing to see him. If you don't know who Steve D'Angelo is,
Google that shit.
he is the owner of Harborside Health in Berkeley, California. He was the first dispensary in the country, the largest dispensary in the country for many years.
Yeah.
He took on a lot of politicians up in
Yeah.
Berkeley. He's a big activist in the
Huge.
in the community.
Yeah.
Of cannabis. So
And more importantly, he was one of the first cannabis shows on Vice TV that we had. So
there you go.
we
Yeah.
were able to, run into him and talk to him, and big up going out to him for coming down. And he hung out the whole day. He was
Yeah,
on
he
early
did.
on the panel, talking, giving some dropping jewels. If
Yeah,
people were
and
paying
he
attention.
lost his voice. So
Right.
yeah,
He was definitely giving out some good information for people if you were paying attention. And he hung out, signed autographs, talked to everybody. So it was really cool for him to hang out. J.O. Felon came out. He literally
J.O. Felony, I love him.
San
Yeah.
Diego's own West Coast legend.
That was
Mr. Bullet
that was a
Loco
great show.
himself.
It's always good to see J.O. Felony. I
Yeah.
really enjoy his show. So
My
yeah,
man had to turn around and be like, "Yo, I haven't been this high since I was 15." So
Right.
like
that part.
again,
So if you
shouts
are
out
going to
to
go to these
Josh.
events, I suggest if you cannot drive when you are high, take an
Uber.
Uber.
Lyft.
But you gotta go because even if you get the VIP, I think they got like VIP bags that were full of what like there was a lot of brands that represented in there.
Yeah, and shouts out going out to all the brands and all the local growers and the licensed growers, because there was some really good product out there, man.
Yeah,
So
there
speaking
was.
of good product, let's go ahead and get into it, my man. We got Dubwise getting.
We
ready
got
to come on.
Dubwise coming up. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So
in the meantime, I'm about to
watch
play with
that.
yourself when we come back. Dubwise.
Bless up.
Yeah. Anyway, inside the place called Mission by the Bay, and I forward in a rubber dub style, you understand? All the way until 9 o'clock come. Saying, watch this. Let me turn it down a little bit. Come on, man, turn it down a little bit. Once if it turn it a little bit. Take on one man against the world in a rubber dub style. First one on the program. One man against the world. Don't mind the mind. Yeah, man. Watch it out. Until 9 o'clock we go. Inside the session. How you feel? Welcome to our family. place called the Session in a rubber One man against the world. One man against the world. In a rubber style. Today in a rubber style. When we make up it in a rubber style. Hey, 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 at the party. Come on, the boys are making party. Because the party. The party run from rubber party. One man against one man. Wrong, wrong. Inside the club in a wrong, wrong. One cover business for real. Fighting against men of people. Fighting against the evil. Nobody win at the place. Think of me, number one man at the place. You know the field, nobody win at the place. The boys that stop them, they turn up, they turn up, they turn up. The boys at the place, remember. Session by the way. Yeah, man. Just want you to have it level.